It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. If an injury has to be done to a man, it should be so severe that his vengeance need not be feared. Politics have no relation to morals. It is a double pleasure to deceive the deceiver. The wise man does at once what the fool does finally. It is not titles that honor men, but men that honor titles. He who wishes to be obeyed must know how to command. Never was anything great achieved without danger. There is no avoiding war, it can only be postponed to the advantage of others. One who deceives will always find those who allow themselves to be deceived. Before all else, be armed. The more sand has escaped from the hourglass of our life, the clearer we should see through it. The first method for estimating the intelligence of a ruler is to look at the men he has around him. Hatred is gained as much by good works as by evil. Men rise from one ambition to another. First, they seek to secure themselves against attack, and then they attack others. To understand the nature of the people, one must be a prince, and to understand the nature of the prince, one must be of the people. Where the willingness is great, the difficulties cannot be great. It is much more secure to be feared than to be loved. A son can bear with equanimity the loss of his father, but the loss of his inheritance may drive him to despair. One change always leaves the way open for the establishment of others. Whoever conquers a free town and does not demolish it commits a great error and may expect to be ruined himself. Since it is difficult to join them together, it is safer to be feared than to be loved when one of the two must be lacking. A wise ruler ought never to keep faith when doing so would be against his interests. The one who adapts his policy to the times prospers, and likewise that the one whose policy clashes with the demands of the times does not. Benefits should be conferred gradually, and in that way, they will taste better. War is just when it is necessary. Arms are permissible when there is no hope except in arms.